Hey guys, welcome back to Real Housewives Recaps. I'm so glad you're here. It's me, Jen. I thought we could have a conversation today with so much coming out about that book and the three of them and all their awful antics. Well, formerly Twitter, I still call it Twitter. X is ablaze with people making memes, talking about it. And I thought, you know what? Let's take a look and have a conversation. Starting off with one of my favorites, Lean Meme Machine. I love to point out the funny memes they make, usually about Harold and fraud. So they made this, the truth behind the Endgame lies. I thought this was excellent, well done, and it says King Charles paid for Meghan and Harry's wedding and supported Meghan's insatiable spending, was betrayed by his own son. Meghan Markle used her platform to paint the royal family in a damaging light, holds grudges for not getting what she wants, used her titles and minions to make money and headlines, wants to control the narrative. Princess Anne decided that Harry and Meghan can't keep renting a house they don't live in. Then you got Prince Harry still has to follow Meghan's narrative, lost the chance to join his family in Queen's final hours because of his wife's temper tantrum. Princess of Wales was put off by Meghan's abrasive behavior. Couldn't pretend to like someone she didn't. You know what? I'll give her a little more credit than that and say she did a good job pretending to like someone but she didn't. Bad mouthing her satisfies Meghan. Prince of Wales saw Harry brainwashed by Meghan, blocked people who were on a mission to damage the family and the crown. And finally, we have Queen Camilla. Like so many others, she couldn't be fooled by Meghan. Well done, Lean Meme Machine. I think that's pretty great. So if you haven't seen this going around, there was a graphic like this released breaking down points from Endgame and things that Omid alleged about each of them, but Lean Meme Machine fixed it, and I like your fix much better. All right, let's keep going. So now we have Van72, and it says, only Catherine will be able to stop William flying to California and launching Harry into another dog bowl. Here, here. Personally, I wouldn't stop him. I find that very funny. Yes, obviously it's a joke. William's not gonna fly to America, but I find it very funny. It does bring back the funny story from Spare where Harry was trying to play victim and talked about William throwing him into a dog bowl and breaking his necklace, lest we not forget. But yeah, I love that story so much. So anytime to dust that back off, I'm here for it. And personally, if Harry ever does go back, I hope William does throw him into a dog bowl. Okay, so I want to shout out, I hope I'm saying it right, Canal Citadel. She brings up such a good point here. I had been speculating about this whole leaking the two names, the Istwards, all that stuff. And it sure seems like it was done on purpose. And she brings up such a good point and says the reason why Princess of Wales' name was leaked today, of course, I'm recording this on Wednesday, I'll probably put up a different day, but is because Harold... I'm so used to call him Harold and fraud. Harry and Meghan failed at making the splash they wanted with their book from Omid. So time to use the main star, Catherine. It would just so happen that tomorrow is a big glamorous night for Catherine and William to appear at Albert Hall and shine. So once again, Meghan is hoping to direct psychological abuse at Catherine to try to ruin her event. Every time, it's the same. Every time. The sabotage, the gutless jealousy, the nonstop harassment, the misogyny, the belittling directed at the Princess of Wales is constantly there. But as the saying goes, when the heat is on, only the strongest steel will endure because the strongest sword is forged in the hottest fire. They keep feeding her to the wolves. She's still the one leading the pack. I love this. I thought this was so well said. I love Catherine, Princess of Wales, but I didn't even think about that. Of course, another reason this was most likely leaked on purpose is because she does have a big event tomorrow or again, I don't know what day this is going up. It might be tonight. Of course, they always try to spoil that. They try to get attention for themselves. So maybe this was a crazy way to do that. It seems wild, except for they have a history of doing things like this. Then we get this picture with it, which I love. Look how beautiful she looks there, but I love that steely expression. I think it's great. Great picture. Okay. Then it leads me to Brittany over at the Royal News Network, who is pointing out that Crown Princess Victoria of Sweden and her husband, Prince Daniel, are in England. And then again, don't know what day this is going up, but tomorrow night, maybe tonight, they're going to attend that royal variety show with Prince William and Catherine, Princess of Wales. So there they are. And again, they have this big event. So, of course, the Harkles are trying to get attention for themselves by any means that they can. In my opinion, it's through leaking this information and being horrible to Catherine. What else is new? Then we have Mystified. Hi, Mystified. Mystified is so kind. Always here in the comments. Always so lovely. If you're here, hello. Thanks for being here. Mystified shared this. It says, I hope Prince William sues scabies. I love that she calls them scabies. The publisher and Meghan Markle into oblivion for spreading lies and causing damage to the royal family with their lies. I believe Meghan did this to make sure Harry can't leave her. That's what I said too. I think so. And he has to stay in misery. All right, so we're going to slap a big fat allegedly on this next part. Allegedly. So this is Mystified's opinion. I also firmly believe that she has a video of Harry in compromised situation she's using against him. I need to know all the details on that. What are we talking about? It wouldn't shock me. I wouldn't put it past her. I just need to know more details. She's going to make Amber Heard look like Mary Poppins. That scares me to my core. Mark my words. Meghan Markle will continue to fail because everyone knows what a petty piece of garbage she is. She was never good enough to be at the royal family, and she knows it. If the king doesn't step up and get the royal barristers involved, I think it's a huge mistake. I love it. Thank you, Mystified, for this. I thought it was so well said, such a good point. It is scary seeing, I like that Amber Heard look like Mary Poppins, seeing how dark, how awful they are, especially to Catherine, Princess of Wales. I keep going on about this, but I won't let it go. I don't think it's fair. They know that Catherine won't speak out about this, so the rest of us will, and it's complete bullshit. Thank you, Mystified. All right, and then we have royal expert Princess Consuela Banana Hammock, great name, that's referring to something I'd heard that allegedly they call Catherine, Princess of Wales, a wet blanket in the book, afraid of doing anything other than smiling for photo ops. And it says, try saying that to her face next time, Rachel. And unfortunately, I don't have the gif here, but this is the gif where Rachel makes eye contact with Catherine. And I love Catherine so much. And Meghan kind of backs off and turns her back toward her. So I find that very funny. Meghan sucks at everything. All right. Salty Duchess, another great name, shared this. The Italian version of hashtag 50 Shades of Shite. Endgame. Whoopsie doodle. That got lost in translation. I meant Endgame. Has also named 2 senior royals just like the Dutch version. Better have deep pockets to get out of this mess. Omid Lickspittle. I love it so much. They also fixed the book to say Endgame, and it says Harry and Meg's jealousy, spite, and continued victimhood. I love it. I think that's great. Then Maggie shared this with the laughing, crying emoji, which I love. This is what's happening at WME right now. They have Ari Emanuel, Meghan's whatever high-powered, whatever he is, the agent or whatever. Yeah, he must be doing something like this right about now, you would think. Okay, I also wanted to share this from Mystified. So originally Murky Meg had said, Harry and Meghan may not have gotten their hands dirty by briefing Omid directly, but it's clear they gave the nod to close friends to talk, and the fact that Omid has admitted this means they don't really care. And Mystified adds on and says the fact that Harry and Meghan have said nothing when they never miss an opportunity to virtue signal speaks volumes. Directly responsible for this entire book, the fact that they've denied it confirms it. Let the axe fall where it will. Hashtag Meghan and Harry Smollett. I love it. Yeah, I think so too. I really like, what both Marky Meg and Mystified are saying here. They never miss the opportunity to speak out on anything. Anytime they can get their name out there with anything, they do it. They put out these quote, I'm using quotations on it, statements, usually through Instagram or some other ridiculous means to try to sound important. Usually within minutes of, like, if the palace puts out a statement, they put out their own stupid statement. We've seen it time and time again. So the fact that they've stayed silent really is an interesting move on their part. They have played everything so wrong from beginning to end, and I'm loving it. I'm here for it. There's nothing they could say at this point. It's just fun to watch them implode. All right, I really got a kick out of this one, shared by the Royal Rogue. Bahahaha. Originally shared by Van72, and it says, I'm waiting for when Harry says, we never said we had children. The British press said that. That struck me so funny. Why didn't I think of that? Yeah, same. I'm waiting for how this story will be spun a different way, but that's pretty funny. I like whoever wrote that. This was shared by the British Prince, and it says, all I'm saying is if I disliked a family, I would do my own thing. I wouldn't talk or lie about them or doing things when they did. It highlights that you haven't moved on. You weirdly keep tabs on them and have an unhealthy obsession with a family that don't speak about you. Exactly this. Thank you. I thought this was such a good point. Who among us doesn't have a friend we've fallen out with or a family member or something like that? Somebody, like, as you grow up, things change, relationships change, sometimes you do have a falling out. In their case, they fall out with everybody, but I'm saying, like, once in a while it happens. The adult thing to do typically is just move on. You don't trash them. You don't even talk about them. You just move on, as we've seen with the royal family, but not with Harry and Meghan. Can't do it. It just shows... I mean, exactly what the British Prince says here. It highlights you haven't moved on and that you weirdly keep tabs on them. Yes, exactly this. Nothing more childish than, to me, when they like to release things like on, let's say Catherine Princess of Wales' birthday. They're notorious for doing things like that. They try to steal focus for themselves, and it's the most childish, envious thing I can think of. It's actually funny to watch. We have this one shared from Sugar Free, Never Tasted Sweeter. And it says, Buckingham Palace has spoken. It's just another book. So I didn't know that until I saw this. So I clicked on it, and sure enough, it sounds like Buckingham Palace had literally, that was their that they were quoted as saying that in regards to this book. It's just another book. And I love that. That's excellent. Why give it any more attention, right? It's just another book. And finally, I'm leaving you with Lean Meme Machine. I thought we could use a funny palate cleanser. Here we go. It's magic, isn't it? Yep. And 6 years from now, I'll make it disappear with the meme of Harry and Meghan looking at her original ring before redesigning it and whatever else has happened to it, right? But I thought that was pretty funny. Thank you, Lean Meme Machine. Thank you to everybody who shared your funny thoughts and memes and interesting points on all of this. There's so much to cover, so much to discuss, and I like breaking it down like this and talking about, what everybody else is talking about, especially with these three right now, Omid, Harry, and Meghan. Guys, as more stuff comes out, I'm here to talk about it. As always, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you all so much. I truly do. You guys mean the world to me. I hope you have the best day, and I can't wait to bring you more stuff like this. Take care. Bye-bye.